Many of us knows there is a law of karma behind every action or reaction we are performing. So today in this video I will talk about how the intricacies of law of karma works in a brief discussion. Okay, just before understanding the law of karma, we have to understand the nature of a soul in a conditional stage and in the free flow stage. There are the two stages of an entity, of a living entity, which is soul. There is a constitutional duties and conditional duties. Constitutional duties are those duties which, when we perform, when we are on the free flow stage, when we are not binded by anything, any external circumstances, and conditional duties are those we are binded by external circumstances. Just like there is a word air conditioner, we have binded the air, we have conditioned the air. Similarly, when we binds the living entity, in some circumstances, that thing is known as conditional duties. And the law of karma works in the stage of conditional duties, which is uh, functionate through the three modes of material nature. Okay, now let's see how it begins. The first thing is ignorance. And what is ignorance? Ignorance is the stage when it all starts. It's avidya. There is a lack of knowledge, or there is a no knowledge about the pure constitutional position of the living being, why he exists, what is his goal, where he has to go. When he forgets about this position, that condition is known as ignorance. And in that ignorance, there is a manifestation of desire, and this desire can be either pious or a sinful. In the initial state, it is mostly sinful desire. And when we desire, when we contemplate on that desire, ultimately it begins, or it manifests in the form of action. We have a desire and then we perform action as fulfilled to that desire. And when the desire is functioning through the action, that action create a reaction in an unmanifested form, which is known as in shastra as aprarabdha. Maybe you have heard the word prarabdha and aprarabdha. That unmanifested reaction means the reaction of that action is not manifested or coming in our life at now present, but it is in a stock form. It is a, just like in a go down we stock something, raw material or goods. Similarly, the reactions of our karma is stock, and which is known as a prarabdha. And there are two byproducts of unmanifested reaction when we perform an action. One thing is impressions, here you can see, and another thing is manifested reaction. When we commit an action, and we will get the unstock reactions, and then unstock reaction manifests in the form of manifested reaction, which is known as prarabdha. And due to prarabdha, we feel pains and pleasure of the material nature. If we have committed sinful desires in the form of action, we will get pains. And if we have committed pious activities, we will get pleasures or enjoyment. But the question is not the just being action and reaction, action and reaction. Meanwhile, when we commit action reaction in our consciousness, there is a concept known as impressions, which is known as samskaras. We manifest many samskaras, the cycle. And then when we have a samskaras, we again manifest desires, and then this cycles goes on, and the reaction, the byproduct, we always get this pains and the pleasures. So we have to understand where we can be stopped. Someone may say, what is the problem with the pains and the pleasures? Actually, this binds us. This binds us from the external circumstances, but the nature of the soul is free flow. Then how we can really tackle with it? Firstly, in Bhagavad Gita, there is a verse, Gehna Karmanovati, Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter, 77th chapter, which says the intricacies of karma to know is very difficult. So first we have to understand, we don't need to understand that when we have started this desire. So when we ask कब हुआ था, अगर वो पता चल गया, we can find out the solution. No, this is not the solution. We have to first understand we are in that cycle, we are bound to this cycle. And second thing, just if we see the desire comes, the all game is with the desires. So we have to uh, convert our desires. We have to purify our desires. And then there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, 62 verse, Sanja Sanjayate Kama. Desires are manifested, desires are formed due to our association, but we keep. We have to change, we have to purify our association, we can then purify our desires. It's all about our association. Okay, thanks. This is a small clip about how law of karma works. Thank you.